Hello, and welcome once again to George on Philosophy. I'm your host, George, here to explore the infinite universe of thoughts, ideas, and dilemmas posed by philosophy. Today we're going to discuss one of the most profound and inevitable questions of life. What happens to us when we die? Death. It's a concept and reality that each one of us has to wrestle with sooner or later. We all understand that our lives will end, but what is less clear is what happens afterward. Does the light simply go out? Or do we transition into some different state of being? Do we dive into a void of nothingness or ascend into a realm of the divine? This question has been pondered, dissected, and mulled over by thinkers, philosophers, and theologians for centuries. The answer, I believe, depends heavily on one's perspective. For the secularists and many scientists, death may represent an absolute end, where consciousness fades and we become nothing more than the physical remnants that are left behind. From this viewpoint, our existence is tied solely to our physical bodies, and once they cease to function, so too does our conscious experience. However, according to many religious and spiritual traditions, death is not the end, but a transition stage. The person's essence, soul, or consciousness, leaves the physical body and continues in a different form. This could be reincarnation, where the soul is reborn in a new body or heavenly realms, or it could be in other dimensions beyond our material comprehension. In philosophy, the existence of an afterlife is a topic of rich debate. Dualists argue that mind and body are separate, which makes it possible for the mind or soul to continue after physical death. However, materialists hold that consciousness cannot exist independently of the physical body, meaning that when the body dies, so does consciousness. One idea worth exploring is the thought experiments of philosopher Derek Parfit. He describes a scenario where our lives could be digitized and uploaded into a computer. Although it may seem like science fiction, it engages us in considering how our consciousness, identity, and awareness could persist beyond physical death. I think what's most fascinating about this question is that, despite advancements in science and technology, no one can say for certain what happens after death. We can hypothesize, guess, imagine, but ultimately, there's a shroud of mystery that cloaks the journey after death, a journey that every human being will embark on. And perhaps it's rightful so, because if the mystery didn't exist, wouldn't the essence of life and its interconnected elements lose their profoundness? In the end, the question about what happens when we die may not have a definitive answer. It might be that the significance lies not in discovering the answer, but in asking the question itself and engaging in the deep thoughts and introspections that follow. Thank you for joining me on this intense philosophical excursion. As always, take care, stay curious, and keep pondering. This is George, signing off from George on Philosophy.